from vectors. I'm talking about this. Actually, the next week we can think how to use something like this for TV adverts and different kinds of animations. The lecture for 3D Studio Max today is how to use vectors from Illustrator in 3D Studio Max. This is the logotype of your institution. Your professor Lurita sent me this a week before. The main thing we need to do is to select all of these objects and to separate the colors, because it's a good idea to import all of the colors separated in 3D Studio Max, and I'll show you how I did it. Oops. Okay, that's it. here the most important thing is to save this file in older version of Illustrator. I use this one, 8. And the last one. Now we are going in 3D Studio Max, reset all of the things, and we are starting to import all these separated colors, actually elements. Here we use merge object with current scene, single object, and the first group of vectors is here. Oops. Now merge, import. The same thing, and here we are going to rename these shapes. what is this? I think it's red. White. And yellow. That's it. Okay, all of them are here. As you can see, they are too small. Now we are going to group all of the parts and to move them in the center of the scene, in the world, 3D world. And after this we are going to resize all these elements. Now we don't need of this group anymore. And one of the other important things is to use one tool named reset text form, because actually the program remember the first size of the model, and the program knows that this object is rescaled in 1000%. And if when we are going to use the next functions, bevel or extrude, it will do this function with the first metrics which we used when we are importing the object. Actually, I can demonstrate the difference because maybe I couldn't explain very well this, the reason of the using of this tool, but at first I'll do it, and after this I'll demonstrate the difference between without using this function or with using this function. I'll reset all of these X forms. And I'll save the file in the folder 3D projects, lectures, new. Okay. Now I'll draw two circles, actually one circle, and I'll make copy of this object. I will resize it. Oops, it's too much. And I'll use here this command in value height 10 centimeters, for example, and I'll use it again with the same number here, and you can see the difference between these two objects. And maybe I'll delete this circle, this modifier, and I'll do it again 500%. Scale, and but now I'll reset the X form, and I'll use this modifier here and here, and now you can see the difference between these three objects. This is with reset X form tool. This is without this tool. Actually, this is the reason to use this function for this important for the imported vectors. Now I'm going to use the bevel function here, and we can see that almost everything is okay. We'll use 1 centimeter height, and actually it's a good idea to change the color with black. Okay, I'll delete actually this modifier, and I'll go to make a review of the points, because I think they are too much. Here in editable spline menu, I'll show the numbers of the vertices. Maybe we can't do anything about this, but I'll use one function weld with 1 millimeter value. because if we have some points which are very close to each other, they will collapse and will have a little bit more small count of vertices. Everything is okay. 1500 about 1500 vertices we have only for the black color, and I'll remove this function and I'll use bevel or extrude, maybe is better. Function for this. 1 centimeter height, maybe. We have to wait a little bit because the resolution of this model is too high. I'll show statistic. About 50,000 polygons we have only for this black color. Maybe you can see here this I don't know the name of this thing, maybe nymph in English, isn't so smooth. We can fix this, but actually if we do it, we'll increase the resolution. I can demonstrate how to do it if we want. Here from rendering menu, we have to increase this value from 12 to 20 maybe. No, nothing happened. 12 and maybe this one. No. Sorry, interpolation. Steps. This one. Now we increased the interpolation steps to 10, and if we use again the extrude command, we'll see what will be the resolution of this object. We're waiting a little bit more about this, and the polygons in the scene are 77,000 now. I'll keep this resolution and I'll go to the second color, which is blue, and I'll change this from here. And again I'll use extrude. Yep, we have a problem. The spline is open. To fix this, I will collapse the modifiers. I'll hide the black part of the model, and I'm going again to show vertex numbers, and here we can see that we have some polygons overlapped. The last and the first number here are, and here too, overlapped. Now we'll use again the function welt